Hi friends, it's Miss Heather, your youth program coordinator at the Salina Public Library, and welcome to a virtual Lego Club. So those of you who have come to Lego Club know that I am the leader. I like to call myself the president of Lego Club. And Lego Club is a club that meets the first and third Thursday of the month during the school year. And we just focus that week, our builds around a challenge. And since we can't meet in person, I thought it would be fun for us to take Lego Club virtually. And so what we are going to do is we are going to focus on challenges that we can build at home. And then the first and third Thursday of every month, I will post a challenge for you on our Facebook page. And then you can share what you've built in the comments below on our Facebook page or by emailing me at programs.heather@salpublib.org. And I will share your builds either in one of our videos maybe, or just on our Facebook page if there's one of my favorite builds. So that is what we're gonna do. And I thought that it would be really fun to focus our challenges around stories. We are a library, so we talk about stories a lot. And I thought that for our first challenge, we would focus on the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Everybody knows that story, I think, and there's a lot of fun things we can do with it. So for our first challenge, I'm going to tell you the story about Little Red Riding Hood, just for those of you who might not be super familiar. But the story of Little Red Riding Hood, there's a girl who dresses in red, and her name is Little Red Riding Hood. And she is walking through the forest to go visit her grandma, and she has a basket of goodies that she's going to take to her grandma. And on the way, she meets the big bad wolf. I don't have a big bad wolf, so we're using one of our little dog figures here. But she meets the big bad wolf, and he tries to take her basket of goodies. And so she tricks him and gets away, and he decides that he is going to trick her, and he's going to go to grandma's house and pretend to be grandma. So if you remember in the story, he dresses up like grandma and lays in her bed. So we are going to build a challenge around how do we get this wolf out of grandma's house. So our challenge for today is to build, there's two parts. The first part is we are going to build grandma's house. So this is my build here that I did. And as you can see here, I just built the outside of grandma's house. You can build grandma's house as small or as big as you want. I made mine really big. And you can see I didn't build like the top and put a roof on it because I wanted to be able to see inside. Because the second part of our challenge is to build booby traps or traps that we can catch the big bad wolf. So I'm gonna flip this around and I'm gonna show you some of our builds. I don't want to break it, so let me be really careful here because it's a little, oh, it's kind of coming apart. There we go. All right, so this is grandma's house on the inside here, and I have built some booby traps, so I'm going to show you what booby traps I built. So the first booby trap I built was I put a slide here, so if he tries to come through the wall, he's going to go down this slide and go into this cage here. So that was my first booby trap that I built. And then if he comes in the door here, he might land on this skateboard, which will fly over to this catapult, and he'll get thrown out of the house on this little catapult here. And then I built a bed because in the story he hides, he dresses up like grandma and hides in the bed. So I built this bed, but when he gets on the bed, it catapults him out. And then there's another bed over here, so maybe he'll say, oh, I'll try to get in that bed. So he goes over here, but we have a cage that's gonna catch him right there. And then our last booby trap is this floor here that when he walks, he'll just fall into the trap. So these are just some of the builds that I built. And some of the traps. I am so excited to see what you guys come up with. The more creative, the better. And I mean, that's really it for today. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this and have happy building. Thanks.